My name is Lindsay Thurston and welcome to my YouTube channel. Just in case you're watching, in today's video, I'll be sharing my top tips for finding incredible, elevated, affordable finds at your local thrift store that you can add to your home decor collection. At the end of today's video, I'll be sharing my top 10 tips for successful thrift shopping. Before I begin, if you're looking for a channel to help you create a home that makes your day every day, this is it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. Hey everybody, so I just arrived at the local Value Village store. If you're in the Seattle area, I'm at the South Center location. I'm excited to look around. I want to see if there's some DIY supplies. I want to see if there are some cool picture frames or any art that I can kind of upcycle into my space. I'm always on the lookout for furniture pieces that need a total makeover for super low money. So wish me luck. Great place to look for options. Now the thing you have to think about is don't even really pay too much attention to the art itself unless you find something that is an antique real painting or some sort of print that you really respond to. Instead, look for picture frames that you can rehab, especially ones with double matting. Here's a few I found. I'm definitely concentrating on things that are brass and gold in color. And I'm going to do some DIY with these mats, so stay tuned for what that will look like. So you'll get lucky and you might find a print that you actually like. This is one from Venice. It's really pretty and you could really up-level it if you rehab the frame. I always find myself gravitating toward the basket section pretty soon after entering any thrift stop. And look at this, you guys, this is cool. It's long, it's in great condition, and if you open, it's got this little lid, and then there's 4 or 5 divided spots. I'm thinking for the bathrooms, for a little extra storage, and it might be really fun to spray paint this, or at least clean it up a little bit, because there's definitely a little bit of scratches on there. We can do something about that. $7.50, which is a little steep for the thrift shop, but with such great quality and such a cool shape and great functioning lid, I think this is going to be a really fun piece to work on. You can tell I'm really into this long basket thing because I'm really attracted to this one too. I think it'd be cool in a kitchen where you just don't have a lot of space and you want to keep the counters open. You could always spray paint it or keep it natural. I probably would keep it natural, and no price, so free. Bobblehead sports nerd collectors. If you're looking for one for the past several years, you can probably find it here. Speaking of collections, I collected vintage travel plates like this for many years. All of my plates broke in a move, and I just let it all go. It's kind of cool if you're looking for brass accessories to add to a room. It's like a dove shape. Just like a little plastic spot to put your keys or something. And this is so funny. It's actually from TJ Maxx. It was on clearance for $10. $7 I think is a bit steep for this, but kind of cute little detail for your room if you needed something. Looking for vases, pots for plants, stuff like that, things I could DIY. Right now I'm loving this look of glaze on the top and then leaving the edge of the bottom of a pottery piece natural. It's just kind of a cool juxtaposition. I have a couple from random places. This color doesn't work for my space, but if you're looking for that kind of color family, it's so cute. Look at this cute tray. There's some cute stuff over here, but this, she's cute. I've been trying to find some cool glass vessels for like oil and vinegar in our kitchen. Very, very hard to find, you guys. Even at Home Goods, the selection just sucks. But these are so pretty. They're only $2.99. Wonder if they're a little ornate. And I think I could just order from Amazon the little toppers. These ramekins for little sauce containers and I bought mine at Crate and Barrel, but look at these, they're so cute. Oh my god, you guys, I could literally bake a train. Here comes my favorite part, the furniture section. There's some really cute chairs over there, but there's a family kind of hanging out. So I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna look around, see if I can find anything else and go back there when they have a chance to finish up. There's actually some really good furniture pieces here. Let me show you. I feel like this could be so cool, especially if it was DIY painted or maybe just restored with these stains, hardware spray painted or changed. Got some really cool detailing. This has got this like leather top, which gives it a real vintage feeling. It's cool. Talk about screaming for a makeover. These two side tables are so cute, and you could really do some cool stuff with paint, restaining, new hardware. Oh, there it is. Oh, already sold. Not surprised. This chair is actually really cute. Probably looks worse in film. In person, it's kind of cute. I feel like you could DIY the hell out of that. Okay, that lady is still there, and I don't want to film them, so I'm just going to continue to look through. There's another section over here that has a lot of art in it. So far, I'm not seeing much. It really does pay off to look down every aisle. These two were hidden. We could paint this frame, you guys, and it would be so pretty. All right, they've finally gone, so let's go check out these chairs I found. They're kind of cool. They have right now definitely like a hospital waiting room kind of vibe, but I love the curved back. This would completely be stripped, re-padded, re-finished. Another thing I'm looking for, you guys, is a miter box for my DIY projects, and look at this. Did I just find one for like no money? All right, so I'm looking at doing some weaving projects and some punch needle projects, and check it out. Neutral yarn. Love this one right here. This is perfect, only 69 cents. The greens are cool, and I do have some green art for 69 cents. Figure we'll probably find a project for that. Oh my god, you guys, look at this huge ball. It's only $1.99. I was planning to go to Joann's Fabrics to get some things for some DIY projects, and I probably will still go there. But I was not expecting to find fabric here that will work for my project, you guys. Check this out. Looking for neutrals with some sort of texture. I love linen texture, but I'm thinking this will work for our frame DIY project, so watch for that. Guys, don't forget to look at the packaged linens. Sometimes people buy stuff, they never use it. Even great brands like this. This is Jonathan Adler Happy Home. Avoid anything textile related, stuff that people have used in their homes or rub their faces on. You just can never, you know, guess that anyone's spent any time cleaning their throw pillows. One thing that I would suggest looking for is sometimes shower curtains or tablecloths, because they're easy to wash, easy to disinfect, usually in pretty good shape if they've put them on this rack. Just good texture, like this one is really pretty texture. And a lot of times people donate the whole thing, even with the rings on it. Not that those are my favorite rings necessarily, but those are like really basic, innocuous shower curtain rings. Definitely avoid used bath nets. Curtains, they can be dry cleaned or in some cases washed at home. I like these. If I was looking for something that's kind of nice, just texture for the room. Sometimes the natural patina on something like this is so cool. It feels so upscale antique, only $7.99. And I'm even loving this, just this little water jug for $5.99. There's also little silver trays. They're kind of fun. I also like to look through the art book selection and see if there's any cool coffee table books. This one caught my eye because obviously this picture is gorgeous. Mountain Light, Galen Rowell. But what's nice about these is if you actually take off the cover, you can reveal this beautiful untouched black, just really neutral for your stack of books on your coffee table. And instead of 30 bucks, this one is only $3.50. So how can you go wrong with that? All right, I think I'm just about done here. I have a pretty full cart. I found this miter box for DIY. Yarn for DIY, some picture frames too, also DIY, a new Brita water filter thing. I'm very excited about these brand new napkins for the dining room, the long basket for the kitchen, and then this other closed basket, which I'm excited to figure out what to do with those. I also found a couple of fabric pieces for a project and this book, so some cool accessory pieces. I hope you enjoyed tagging along with me on my recent thrift shopping trip. I found some pretty good stuff, if I do say so myself. Now for my top 10 tips for successful thrifting. Why? Because home decor can be expensive. Thrifting means it doesn't have to be. Tip number 1, have a plan. Sometimes when new thrifters go to the thrift store, they have no idea what they're even looking for. Watching videos like this one or any other videos that inspire you to think about what direction you want your home to go in, the style, and also taking an inventory of what pieces you truly need will help you to clarify and say no to the wrong items and yes to the right items. I always like to refer back to my Pinterest mood boards for the room that I'm working on. That really helps me to clarify and stick true to my vision. Tip number 2, stay open-minded. Although I want you to go in with a plan, I also want you to be open to finding unexpected treasures. Most of the time when I'm going to look for one thing, I find something completely different. Especially if you're looking to add furniture to your home on a budget. As I showed in this video, the thrift store can be a great place to find some of those pieces. For minimal money, paint and supplies, you could wildly change a piece, make it feel like brand new, and it can even mimic a piece that you were hoping to buy at a higher level store. Tip number 3, walk every aisle. In thrift stores, there's stuff spread all over the place. Even in a super organized thrift store like the Value Village store that I shopped for this video, you can always find stuff outside of its designated section. Remember to look up, look down, look in other sections, look between aisles, end caps, tops of clothing racks. Tip number 4, don't spend a fortune on picture frames anywhere else. Check the thrift store first. Now, I'm not saying that a beautiful picture frame collection from Pottery Barn isn't a wonderful and lasting purchase. But if you're anything like me, you'd rather save your hard-earned dollar for a beautiful new leather sofa or a hand-loomed Turkish area rug and save money on things like picture frames. DIY projects are always fun, and the most fun ones are art projects in my opinion. Tip number 5, a collection of neutral baskets make excellent storage. In this video, I found 2 awesome long baskets, one with a lid, one without, for some extra storage in my kitchen. If you look around and find a collection of baskets with similar weaving patterns, similar color, or if you just grab a bunch and spray paint them all the same color, it can make some quick and cheerful and just great storage for anywhere in your home. Tip number 6, look for trends on a dime. Sometimes trends come up in home decor and we get all excited about them and they get really cool for like a few years, and then before you know it, those trends are thrown out. They are no longer cool anymore. Why waste a bunch of money on those trend items when you can save a fortune finding and or DIYing similar objects from your local thrift store? I found a ton of trend items in this shopping trip. Glaze/matte pottery. Another one, brass accessories. I'm not saying that that trend is necessarily going away. It's definitely not leaving my home anytime soon, but you don't have to spend a fortune on name brand or designer pieces. You can if you want to, but why not add a couple here and there from the thrift store to round out your collection? Tip number 7, look for classic shapes, solid construction. I'm a pretty open-minded shopper, especially in the thrift store, and I have made over tons of pieces of furniture over many years from when I first had my very first apartment. So I really would encourage you to think about a piece critically before you buy it. I have made mistakes with furniture pieces. Luckily from the thrift store, they don't cost that much, so it's not a huge mistake. If it's beyond your capabilities, leave it at the thrift store. When you have a genuine wood piece, you can sand it, you can re-stain that, you can strip paint off of it. You can usually tell if you pull out the drawers of an item or even pull them completely out. Or if you look on the underside of an item, you might also find the original tags. Tip number 8, aesthetics can be changed. As long as you're following rule number 7, you're looking for classic shapes, solid construction, pretty much anything else about an item can be changed. Tip number 9. This might be a controversial one, but here goes. Some linens can be sterilized. Now, I know a lot of people who completely stay away from anything home decor linen related on shopping trips at the thrift store, and I get it. I did that for years too. I definitely would stay away from things like bath mats that see heavy use, and I always stay away from throw pillows. Even if I can toss the inserts, there's just something about knowing that someone slept on that just doesn't jive with me. I know, though, that there's a lot of linens that I can completely sterilize. Curtains, shower curtains, and table linens. All of those could be bleached, could be like used with Biz and your laundry detergent and super hot water and completely sterilized before it ever touches anyone in your home. Tip number 10, one of my favorites, look for coffee table books. I love a good coffee table book, and several on my Amazon wish list can cost upwards of $100. Looking at the thrift store, you can really round out your collection. I happened to find this beautiful natural photography book by Galen Rowell. He's a mountaineering photographer, and that book is absolutely stunning. And when I peeled off the cover that was a little bit like ripped up or stained, it revealed a untouched black fabric cover that looks perfect in my little stack of books on my coffee table. Don't forget to peel back that paper cover and see if the neutral book of your dreams might be hiding in the aisles. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'm so excited about this new adventure, and I'm so excited to have all of you along with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. In the next video, I'm gonna be taking some of the pieces from this thrifting trip, DIYing them, and showing you some ideas for easy and fun art for your space. I hope you enjoyed this video and leave feeling inspired to try something new in your space. If you liked this video, please click the thumbs up. It helps other design nerds like us to find my channel. I've got new home decor and DIY videos coming up for you every single Sunday and occasionally on a Wednesday, so keep your eyes open for new videos coming very soon. If you'd like to see more photos of my home, DIY projects, outfits, travel, other happenings, you're gonna wanna follow me on Instagram. You can find me there at Lindsay Living. Have a burning question about your home? I'd love to help. Email me at asklindsay.living@gmail.com, and I might feature your question and my advice in a future video. Until next time, see if you can find one way to make a meaningful change in your space today. Bye, my friends.